And joining us now is Kisha Ross. She's a neighbor of Rudy Farias. And Kisha, you say you never knew he was considered missing. So what was your understanding of the situation before these more recent details came to light?
Well, I had just moved back to Houston because I had been living in Fort Worth. I left in 2000 and I moved back here in 2022. And like 3 months after I moved here, I met the so-called Rudolph, because that's what I know him by. He told me his name was Rudolph, but he told me to call him Dolph for short. So that's what I knew him by. So he had been coming to my house since 3 months after I moved here, clean up until May 27th, when he actually so-called went missing from his home with his mother's BMW. He took it and he totaled it, and she told police that she didn't know who took her car, but she knew that he took her car because he was down here at my house earlier in the day with that car, and then he left. After he left, we hadn't talked to him. He turned his phone off, and we had been calling him to, because she had been calling us, asking us, have we heard from him? Have we talked to him? And we were saying no. So like Sunday, the day before the 4th of July, he come walking by my house earlier that morning around 6 or 6. It was like 7 o'clock. I want to say 7:30 or close to 8 o'clock. He had on some white basketball shorts, some flip-flops, no shirt, and he had some Band-Aids on him like he had went to the hospital or gave plasma or something, and a towel wrapped over him. And he walked to his house. And then later on that day, I learned that he was supposed to be missing. And when I looked at the thing, my daughter pulled it up and it said he had been missing since 2015. I wasn't here in 2015, so I knew nothing about that because I watch the news every now and then. I don't watch it like that. So I never knew anything about that. That day, I discovered that he's supposed to be missing since 2015. I say, how was he missing since 2015? And I met him in 2022. It's a bunch of people that's been in my home that knows him, and they're not even living with me anymore, but they can tell you that they know a Mexican guy named Dolph. And if you show them a picture of him, they'll tell you that's who they know, because that's who we know. She's saying we talked to her nephew. The number that we had for her son, so-called son, is not his number. That was her nephew number. I told her all she had to do is bring her nephew to my presence and ask her nephew what's inside of my house. Dolph know because he's been inside of my house. And I told her they run around saying that this is her nephew that everybody has seen. Why isn't a lie detector test, or nobody has went into the home and took DNA evidence at the house? Because the boy had been living there since I've been at my home.
So what was your reaction when you heard Rudy was found slumped over outside of a church last week and then taken to the hospital? What went through your heart and your mind first?
He may have been slumped over due to being on some type of drug, because like I told people, every time I saw him, I never saw him with a sober mind. He was always saying that he needed some mushrooms or shrooms to get high. And he smoked marijuana, and he was always high. He was never sober. But when he would come, what was like getting to me was like, you could tell there was something wrong with him, because he was like always, he was like, if he came down here and she called his phone, he wouldn't answer. So that was one red flag.
Kisha, very quickly, we've got about 10 seconds left. What was your impression of his mother?
I thought she was a weird lady. I didn't talk to her. She would only talk to my son and my cousin, because I wouldn't talk to her, because I noticed some things about him that when his mom called, I thought she was some weirdo. Right. But when I met her, she gave me a different impression.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.